And greetings, everyone. Hello. I am Monster to Mermaid, and I am standing in a pasture underwater. This is going to be an animal pasture. This is a level 2 animal pasture in the underwater base style. And I'm having fun because out the window, I can see the guard tower for Tana. I can see one of Tana's guard towers. Hola, hola, Mr. Villager, Benvindo. How are you? How are you? It's nice to see you. I'm sorry I'm so late. It's a busy day today. So I can see one of the guard towers. This is what it looks like from outside. This is underwater, and that gravel is all outside the window. So we will probably do something about that later. But right now, I'm going to change my view and I'm going to see what time it is. It is afternoon. It's only 1. And we're going to go to the exit here. This is the exit for this. And let's see. There we go. So we go down and then... oh, are they working on it? Uh-oh. I just hit the wrong one. Hold on. I got turned around. Is it this way? No. It must be this way. No, it can't be that way. Where'd it go? Uh-oh, I can't get out. Wait, what just happened here? Hold on. So I know that someone's supposed to be working. Oh, I have the wrong door. That's what's the matter. How crazy. Looks like you're making amazing progress with my Portuguese. Oh, obrigado. Obrigado. I don't know the difference between obrigado and obrigada yet. I hope I'm using the right one. And I'm learning words. I just can't do a lot of sentences yet. Yeah, I went down this one, and this one doesn't lead anywhere yet. So I need to go down this one. It was like, I don't understand what happened. I was lost. All right, so this is how this works, and this is a wonderful idea. This is to keep the animals where they belong, and that is going to work really nicely. And so we have 2 nests, and oh, good. Oh, yay! We have 2 nests, and we'll see. I don't think I have anyone who has the skills for this. Rylan kind of does, but he doesn't have the agility. So it's adaptability and agility for an egg farmer. And I don't think I put that down last time. So I'm going to put it down right now. Adapt and agile. And we'll do that. Can I ask your opinion for a thing? Yes, absolutely. Yes, I am fine. Hold on for a second. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm listening. All right, so we're going to go and we're going to go to the tavern and see if we have some people. And that is going to help us with what we're doing. I hear someone working. Look at that. Is that Malaya or Yes, that is Malaya. Which style do you think better, medieval or Hobbit? Um, yee. I'm not the best person to ask for that because, as you can tell from my build here, I have a tendency to mix things up. I think that all of the styles have these amazing pieces, and it depends on what you want your place to look like. And if you can't make up your mind, more than likely you can put them together. For instance, with a medieval place, you could actually take and have the medieval areas, but then in the suburbs, you can have hobbit places, or if you have hills, you could have hobbit places. So that's what I would do. You asked my opinion, and that is my opinion on that. I don't necessarily have a favorite type or think one's better. They all at some point have a challenge. In other words, that one might seem easier in the beginning, but then they're not in some other place. So that never makes a difference. We're going to look for someone. This is Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Chloe's getting ready to leave. We have a ship that is leaving. So let me just take that one. And Chloe is getting ready to leave, and she has decided she's not interested in staying. Some came to see if they wanted to be here, and some do and some don't. See, Belle doesn't want to. And let's look here. Harley. Hello, Harley. And Harley is not sure. Ermias. Ermias, what a name. Look at Ermias, though. Ooh, athletics. Athletics is farmers. Let me look for the farmer for a minute. Sorry, the music gets loud in the tavern. It'll go away in a minute. Look for the farmer, stamina and athletics. This is it. Ermias. Ermias is a farmer, and we are going to take Ermias on his word, and he is now a member of our little scientific thing that we're doing here. So he's probably going down because, yes, it's nighttime and he doesn't technically have a place to stay. We're going to get him a room here right now so that he gets some sleep. And then I'm actually going to go up and assign him. We'll have to have, do we have a blacksmith yet? I'm not sure that we have a hoe or any farm instruments. That's something I'm going to have to see. Hold on for a minute. I'm reading. It's always hard to choose. Almost every time you need another person to make the choice. But you always look for what is better first in function and so aesthetic. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. Cool. So yeah, so I'm no good for that because, see, this is a steampunk town hall. This is a guard tower from the cavern style. And then the tavern itself is from the desert oasis. And then this is arcology. This is one of the little arcologies. And so that's how I feel about the styles. I feel that it is amazing how many of them work so well together, and I just love them. We're going to go out to here. I might have to go to the Caledonian ship and see if there's any farm equipment there. But first of all, let's get Ermias. Let's get Ermias to be our first farmer. And we're going to assign him right here. And there he is. Stamina, I can't see it. I can't see. Okay, the stamina is 34 and the athletics is 35, so they're both within. And that is perfect. Should he go to the university first? I think not. I think this is the university. And I think that he is anxious to get started. And now, what are we going to have him make? Potatoes first. Always potatoes first. Always potatoes first. So what I need to do is go get a raw potato from the warehouse down here and put it in the skeleton. And when I do that, let me just see for a second. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, you. Okay, let's look for patates. And there they are. And let's find them in the warehouse. Ah, they're downstairs. I see the indicator, which, didn't that indicator look like it was over here? It did. But now, oh, ooh, where in the world is that? Let's go back up. That looks like I made a mistake. Is it up here? See that right there? Where is that? No, that's definitely down. That's very strange. Okay, let's go back down. Oh, it is. I have to go up in here. Why are the potatoes hidden? What's going on, guys? Why are you hiding the potatoes? Good gracious. All right. So I'm going to take all of these and we'll give them to him. I'm just going to start him out myself. And this is like the treasure room, that room back there. And so we'll go up and see. Looks like you're not alone here in this situation. In your opinion, this stayed really creative, and you really could like to see a small expansion to the steampunk and arcology. Yeah, that would be fun. Well, we're going to do something with arcology because we are going to add another farmer. And but first of all, I think I'm going to have to find this Ermias some place to live and to make sure that there is some place. Let's do this. First of all, we need one right there, and let's see how wide this is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And okay, good. So I'm not going to worry about the length. I'm going to put these in here, and he'll use those as seeds. And then we looked at the egg person, and so now let's go back to the tavern and see if we can find someone else for a moment. We still need a blacksmith, and I would like to try and find one, among other things. And yeah, I still have some people that I need. And where are the animals going to come from? That's a good question. So let me see here. I'm looking to see. I know I put down a blacksmith somewhere, and that's what I'm looking for right now. so that I don't have to go and find it. But I don't see it. I see druid, I see builders, and I see everybody except a blacksmith. All right, so since we're down here, let's go right quick over to where the blacksmith is, and let us actually get the blacksmith numbers. It's possible I didn't actually put them down. I thought I did, though. Let's see who we have. Oh, that's why. Because we have one. Yay! We have Jaden. Does Jaden know how to make anything? He knows how to make a hopper. Let's teach Jaden how to make some tools. Let's have him make a couple tools for us. I'm going to make these pieces go away. Let's go here and let's go and get sticks. CK, and there we go. I need oak. Let's say oak for the first ones, and then stone for the second, although he would be using cobblestone. And then gold. I think gold is the next one. And then iron. So we're going to teach Jaden right now how to make all of these. So let's come here. Let's teach recipes. Hello, Jaden. That's Jaden right now because it's that time of day. And let's start with this. And there's the first one. Let's teach him this. There's the second. Let's teach this. And there's the third. And this. And there's the fourth. Notice I'm not teaching him diamond or netherite yet. We can learn those a little later on. And he will get materials and he will start work. And look at that. There is Ron bringing him materials so that he can make, so that he can make those things. How is the education? Mainly the school? Oh, the school's going fine. Let's look for a second. Let's look and see. Well, actually, let me go up. I want to catch a couple of people I didn't look at, and I want to catch them right quick, and then we'll go look at the school and see how it's going. Hello, you. I know I haven't seen you before, Porter. And Porter, 35 adaptability, but it's the only one that he has. Oh, I'm so sorry, Porter. He's a hackman. I have hackmans in my other city. Hello, Kaiser.
I can help you with that.
Yes, you can. Yes. Ooh, look at that. 33. That's athletics. The animal farmers and farmers are athletics, and stamina is not high enough. The other thing that's high is dexterity. Dexterity. Oh man, you. Athletics and dexterity is actually a stone smelter. Hold on for a sec. A stone smelter. How much time do you have, Kaiser? Okay, I'm going to look. I know who our stone smelter is. It's Sky. I think Sky has better skills than he does, but if she doesn't,
good day to you.
We will check and see. And let's look. And Callie is not interested in staying, although look at that. She does have knowledge, which means that she would be work in the library or work as research, but we don't need anyone to do that specifically right now. There may come a time when we might want some additional people, but Chloe, I know I looked at you. This is why sometimes I write them down. Imani, I don't remember looking at you.
Good day to you. Good day to you.
Yes, hi. Yeah, but okay. And Daisy.
I can help you with that.
Yes, I wish, but all of you are just travelers. Stella,
What is
did
it?
I look at you? I probably did. All right, and then
I'm
Kemp.
going to do my best to work for you.
Wait. Oh, Stella, that's your last name. That's Harley, and I did look. Wait, I looked at Harley, and why
Work,
didn't I
work.
take him? Nope, he didn't have anything. That was it. Okay, so we'll now have to wait for the next ship to come in. So we have an interesting thing. So we have a university, and the university is located all the way down this hall right here. It's located all the way, all the way down that hall. And then the university school is, and we're going to go down and look at it, because the university school looks like it's a lecture hall. It looks like a lecture hall, this school. It's meant for the kids to come here and go to school. It absolutely is. They're supposed to come here and go to school. We have bats. And this is going to be really nice. I think this is now a level 3. Let me see. It is. But this looks like a school for, what do you think, to make Bubbles' elevator for turn your work more easier. A Bubbles elevator? I don't know what that is. I don't know what a Bubbles elevator is. Let's go through the library for a second and see. Oh, look at this room here. This is like the air conditioning room in here. Ooh, this goes to the library. This door right here. And the library, I believe, is now a level 3 as well. It's so abandoned at the point to have a bat living in there. Yes. Pretty much. Yes, and the library is a level 3. And I think that just means, whoops, what am I looking at? Oh, what's going on? Are you keeping me from going in here? Yes. And so the university is now under construction. So you can see all of these pieces here that have to do with the university. And that's being worked on right now. And that is going to be really cool. Kiyoshi, why are you on the desk? Thank you. You can be on the chair, but you should be on the ground. Thank you. All right. So we're going to go back. So one of the things that I'm going to do is the family housing is all down these stairs. And I think I'm going to put a little kids' school down these stairs for the families. So I'm going to do 2 things. So right now we have 1, 2, 3. We need 3 more houses. And then I'd like to have a something like a little cafeteria, a little eating place, a little like, restaurant, and then the school. So, in all of this, so that is one of the things that I'm going to be looking at right now is how much space I have to do some of those things. For instance, if we were going to add the other houses, we could have this be a door for one of the houses and this be a door for a house. Then we have these corners, and this corner doesn't go anywhere. These corners don't go anywhere. And so that's something that I'm thinking about. So do I want to, just for a minute, since we have more people and we probably almost don't have enough housing. Exactly. Kids will bring it a bit more to life on the inside of the base. Yes. I'm sure. But not yet. I almost have enough. I have to have food for them. I have to be able to say to parents that there's enough food, there's enough medical supplies, there's enough things like that. There's enough places to live and some place for the kids. So that is one of the things that, let's switch. Let's go to Cavern. And let's look for a second. I probably passed it. I did. I saw it just then. Cavern, fundamentals, default. These are default residences. Turn this way, level 5. And let me see how tall this is. So this would be right here. We would put it right into this space right here like this. But let's see if we can find this upstairs. Let's see if this is interfering with anything upstairs. So there it is. And let's see. This is pretty high up. So I'm hoping that it doesn't. So it seems to be in this area. Just a sec. See that? See that light on there in the Covenstead? That means that might be poking through. Let's see if it is. We're going to go over to the Covenstead and see if that's actually poking through. We do have enough people. We don't have enough couples, but we have enough people, and maybe we'll start to see some more couples. Let's go in here. I don't see anything poking through. Do I see the piece? I don't see the piece here either. And on this one, this is this one here. Let me look here for a second. I think this is the larger one. Yes. Okay, so the larger one is going off in that direction. So I don't see any evidence of it poking through the stairs. Let's do that again. Let's put this here. Let's click. And let's escape for a minute. Let's see if I can see it. There it is. So it must be okay. See how far down it is? And I don't see it in the stairwell. There it is right there. And which means it's going to come right into this wall right here. And I don't see anything else. I have no idea why that's there. That is really interesting. Someone else is doing something here. So if this is here the way it is, it's possible that I'll be able to get the upstairs door to maybe go somewhere there. These are the ones that I build. I'm building this. We're having our builders work on the farms right now. So I'm going to do a level 5. This is always scary, but I think I looked everywhere. And we're going to do it. Are we ready? Are we ready? No. That's X. Let's do that again. Sorry. I forgot to push it back. Residence. Let's turn it. And that's in the right place. And it needs to be back that far. So when it's on this road, it's not going to be even on this road because these roads are 3s. And this is a 2, this doorway. So the closest thing I can do is kind of put it in the middle of the 2 of them. And I can't. I guess that's the best I can do, actually, is put it right there. Okay. And now let's push it back into this, right here like this. And this is always scary, but anyway, let's try it. Constructed. Ooh, 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 that was scary. Okay, here we go. Let's go in and let's see if we can see something we should not be seeing. Well, we always have that. The lights have a tendency to drop, and that's okay. We'll just take these lights, which I have right here, and just so it's not dark and we don't have bats, we're going to put one in each corner. There is one in each corner of this build. This is the vanilla furnishings for this place. Let's go upstairs. We're going to take this painting down. We'll have to trade it out for something else. And this is going to be interesting. Let's see where this goes. Let's see if it goes anywhere. This is what... look at this. Remember that square we were looking at? Look where it is. Interesting. Okay, so this is in a weird place as far as that's concerned. So we're not going to use this top door in this house. We're just going to go ahead and have this closed up. Sorry, it's dark for a minute. I'm going to fix it in just a minute. I'm going to come out into the light and you'll be able to see. And there we go. And we'll come back to here and we're removing these doors. Let's put a light just for the time being. We'll put a light right here. And let's take those doors off. And what we have done in the past for this, you think it's better to make another corridor and so build the residence, and it looks like it's a bit bigger than you think. Move this a bit to the right. Yeah. Too late. Yeah. Let me see something for a second. Let's get something fun just for this hallway for a moment. Let's make all of this go away. I don't need those. And what I need is terracotta. Let's do a green. I think that'll be nice. Let's do one of the greens for a second. And let's take these two out and let's see if we can get this to match. Look what we did. Yay, we got it to match. Let's see if we can get it to match like that. Not really. Not really. That's an odd piece. Okay, we're going to say that's our crazy art. I know it's not matched. I'm just having fun with it. Okay, then we need a table. And let's look at a table for a moment here. I like these. Yeah, let's do this. And lamps, why don't we do the lime? I think the lime will look the best. Let's look and see how this looks. So we're going to put this table in front, and then we're going to put this lamp right there. And that is the beginning of things in this place. Let's take these away. Is there light in these? There probably doesn't really have to be that much. So we'll pick these up. And there's another one there. Okay, and one of these is the master bedroom? No, where is it? There it is. All right, and so these windows, for example, we'll just have to have them be something else because they're not going to be windows in this. And that is this one. Did I just fall off of there? I did indeed. Let's see how close we can get that. That's pretty close right there. We could do a stair. What is this? Deep slate? It's deep slate. Let's do deep slate for a minute. S-L-A-T. Yes. Polished. I just want to stair. I'm not going to be able to get what I want, I don't think. Yeah, it says this is deep slate tile. Ah, okay. But I don't see any polished deep slate bricks. Infested. There it is, polished right there. I'm just going to have to make them from, yeah, I'm going to have to make it with an architect's cutter, A-R-C-H. An architect's cutter should be able to make a deep slate stair right here. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. And let's go down to... Oop, don't see any stair. Let's put another one in. And now let's see if we can see a stair. Seriously? Ooh, okay. So since there aren't any stairs, we'll have to use this. This is what we'll use. So from here, we're just going to go ahead, and I think the best way to do this, let's escape. Let's make these go away for a minute. I think the best way to do this is to get leaves, L-E-A-V. Let's get some leaves, and let's put leaves right here. So we can put one there and one there. And let's bring, put one here and one here. Okay, so when they fall, they're only falling to here. And they can go down right there, and they're safe. Okay. So that's good. We just want to make it a little bit safer for kids. Look at, this is Russell coming to check the place out. Does it have your approval, Russell? All right. And then let's look here. We have this wall. This is where the housing is on the other side. Or we don't have any housing yet. Oh, ooh. Let me see if we can fit a house right here. We might not be able to. Let's see for just a moment. This is cavern. Default. Residence. Turn it around. And let's put it, oh, I remember this. I remember looking at this before, and that in order to fit this here, like this, now it's right at the edge of this building, but I think it's in the walkway over here. Yep, see, it comes all the way out to here, which means that this is right up against this house. And then that means what's happening up here? What's happening here? And it's right here because see this? That's not even level 5. That's level 5. So we can't put anything even remotely like that in that location. Let's see if we can put it over here. Let's put one here. And this will give us 5. 3 and 2. And I think I'm going to be okay with 5 right now. I've only been having 5 kids at a time. I would have 6 if I had enough room. We'll see. Let's do fundamentals, default residence. Turn it around. All right, and then let's see in relationship to this. Let's see where this one is. Let's move it this way this time. We're going to have it, so one of it is here, and one of it's here. See, it doesn't matter. It's not quite. So if I bring one over that way, then I have this. But look what I've got there. What is that that's lighting up there? See that right there? Let's do a level 5. A level 5. And let's see what's upstairs from this. So this is where it would be in this wall right here like this. So let's go upstairs for a second and see if we can find that poking out somewhere. Oh, look where it is. Let's look. We might not be able to do it. This is downstairs of this. I think I might have to go out for a second and look on the outside and see if I can see it.
What is it?
Let's come this way. See that blue that's on there? That means that there's some conflict. Let me see if I can see it on the outside. Boop, 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 boop. We're using the cargo bay airlock for a moment, and then we're going to come here and look and see if I can see evidence of that building. So this is the building that's lighting up right here. And right in here, there it is. See it? It's right there. It's right there. So do I see? Yay! Malaya finished. Malaya finished the building. So see, it's right there. That's it. That's the building right there. Coming all the way out to here on this side. And let me see what's in this area. We have hallways. And I'm trying to see if it's coming up. in some kind of way. So we have this right here, and then we have this section right here. And I think it's fine because it's inside this wall. And I don't see it in the hall here. This is where I should see it. Right in this spot right here, and I don't see it there. All right, so that's one of the things that we'll just look. Yep, it's going to be right there, right where that is. That's where the building is. All right, let's come up. Let's come up and let's look. I'm just going to make doubly sure right in this section right here. See this?
I could help you with that.
And just to make sure, I don't see anything, any indication that there is a building. It's right there. This building isn't lit up, and neither are these. So that's the thing that I have to keep looking for. But this one absolutely is. That one's lit. But it's just that it's within the, it's very close to it, but it's not actually doing anything. And we can see that. I see water there, but I don't see this other building right there. This is the warehouse, all of that on that side. And then this is the building all the way down here. I think it's safe. I think it's safe. I think we are safe. So I'm going to leave it right where it is since I just checked all of that. And let us do this. Ugh. Yeah, I did check. So are we ready? This is level 5. And we'll go here and it's constructed. All right. So let's click this. Let's click and X. Okay, and let's look. Okay, so here we go again with these pieces here. They've dropped off, all of them. That's usually what happens to them. Let's put one there. Let's put one in this corner right here. We're going to take away the blender and the cake and pick up this flag. And right in this hallway here, we're going to do the same thing that we did with the other hallway. Did I make the leaves go away? I probably did. I don't really need the leaves. I can do it with this. And just put that there. Oops, I cued it. I cued it and then put these right on top so that no one falls down. Let me see what this says right here. Are we ready? I'm going to need a light. Why don't we put a light right here so that you can see for a minute? I saw someone walking up there. Let's open this and let's see where this goes. I don't see anything and it's not going anywhere. Ha ha. And there it is. Oh, good. It's the hallway. Excellent. Okay. So there it is. Yay. All right. So this hallway is wrong again, but we don't need this upstairs doorway. This is the upstairs of the house, and if we were outside, this would make a nice balcony. If we were in one of Lady Shatana's buildings, her cavern places, we could actually do something with that. What do I want to do here? Am I going to do kind of the same thing? I could do that. Let's do that. Let's do this. We didn't do this with the other floor. We'll do it with this one. Let's pick a different pattern and let's see what luck we have with it. Now, we now have 5 houses. So that is enough to have children. And oops, that is Vincentius Primus is snoring. He's taking a nap and he's snoring. If you hear that sound, that's him. Let me see for a second. What am I looking for? Terracotta. Ooh, capitals. A terracotta. Why don't we do it? Why don't we use this green? We don't use this green a lot. And so why don't we do this color? So let's start here. Let's start there. Let's see if I can get it to match a little bit. Let's see. Yay, that's not matching. And that's definitely not matching. That's kinda, but not really. Yeah, I see it. It's matching the little one. Ooh, I think that was it. Ooh, that's neat. Let me see if I can get it to match a little bit better. No, not that. How does that one look? This one's not matching. Yeah, that's not going to match. And that's not going to match. And that's not going to match. I think it depends on which way you're facing. That's the closest that I'm going to get. And I'm okay with that because this is just for fun. And let's get a table. And we're going to use one of the glass ones. This is already green. Why don't we just go ahead and use like either the mangrove might actually look really pretty. And we need a lamp. Let's look at one of the other lamps, one of the different ones. We could use one of these. And why don't we use the white one? Just use a white one of this. So let's put this table right here like that, see? And then we put the light right here, and there's our little art project. There it is at the end of the hall, and that's fine. We don't need that anymore. And this one is ready. You were watching some story about Minecraft Legends. Oh, yeah, something is coming. Something is definitely coming. Excellent. Okay. And we are done with those. I'll look at the others and see if I want to do the same thing. Do I want the... maybe I'll put a light there for now until we start working on these. So the blender is gone. The cake is gone. And there are lights on in these rooms. Okay. One more. Let's go back into this one for a minute. And let's look. Let's see. Let's make the cake go away. Let's make the blender go away. And we'll put a light in this corner right here so it's not dark. And I think that's going to be it for right now. So that is the vanilla build of these places. I'm going to put these up in the air. We're going to take these away now that we actually have something here. I might still do those corners for right now. I'll do those corners. We don't need them here. And let's let's put those ones are up. So we can take this way from here also. Oh, no. Let's just put that one back for a minute because it's that corner. And then right here, let's put these up and take these away. There we go. All right. We'll do the same with these. These will have a light here and a light here. And these are okay for now. And that is the light. We'll see what we can do with those later. And I think I'm good for those for a minute. So based off of stayed good, maybe a flower pot. Yeah. I'm not really decorating them just yet. Hi. What did you want, Ailani? Did you want something specific? Okay, everyone's going to work. It's morning. And I still see some people who are getting ready to come to work. And there is Vivian. And that's Case, for sure. Who's leaving right now? Yes. And where's your brother, your baby brother, Vivian? Did he leave already? Who's here? Ah, who are you? Rylan. Hi, Rylan. Okay, so let me see how many people are living here. 4 sets of people are living here. 4 people. This is where Vivian and Case and Jaden are living here. Okay, and let's look and see how many are here. And here we have 4 of 5. Good. I only want 4 of 5 because there's still singles. These are singles using these houses right now until we have some sort of different arrangement. So the 2 people who don't have a place to live are I'm going to have to go to the tavern and make them go away there so that I can see. I've got a master bedroom somewhere. I think it's here. Let me take this away for right now. We don't want a double bed. These are all singles. And in this one, we'll do the same. And then we'll get on. So this is the way Lady Shatana arranged these rooms, and I do have mods that would actually that I could use to make them look different, and we'll get into that. That's one of the things I'm going to have fun doing while other things are going on. So we have this right here, which is a builder right here. We have this corner here. If it's a single story, we could actually put something right in this spot right here, like coffee or something like that. And I think that the restaurant is not, but the bakery is. The restaurant is not single story, but the bakery is. And we could do another bakery here and see. Let me see. It's going to still stick out in the hall, which isn't going to be good. I just realized it's still going to stick out in the hallway. I want to see an arcology building for a minute. Let's look at an arcology building and see how big it is. Arcologies are so small, I don't even have to go up. I think I can look at it right here. So let's switch packs. Let's go to arcology. So what I'm looking for is a little restaurant or a little bakery. And I probably just passed it, didn't I? I didn't. Yeah, look at that. It is way down here. Okay, so the restaurant looks like this. And I'm going to do a level 5 and I'm going to step out so that we can just see how big it is. See, so that's the restaurant right there, and it's only goes up. Let me see how thick it is if we put the restaurant in this wall right here. So see that building right there? That's the restaurant facing, let's face it this way. Look at it disappearing in this wall. So we actually can put the restaurant, put an arcology restaurant right here. That would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? That actually would. Is it too far over? It is not. Let's try doing this this way for a minute. I'm going to see something here. Either way, it's going to go over the top of those two plants. If I go this way, then it's even on top of those two plants. Let's see how thick it is. So is it even coming out on this side? Look at this. It's not even coming out on this wall. That's excellent. So we can actually put in an arcology, stopping to think how an arcology mystical site might look, just for curiosity. Yeah, okay. We'll look at that in just a moment. I'm going to, it looks like, let me pull this out. I want to see where the doors are. That's not a doorway right there. Let's flip this and let's see if I can find where they come into this place. They come in there. So then the question is, do I want it on this side or do I want it on the other side? Interesting. I think I really kind of like it here where all the people are. Just to be right in this spot right here like this, behind those tree pieces there. And it's still not sticking out. It's still not sticking out, but you can see that right there. So, and this is lit, but it's not approaching that. And yeah, this actually fits. Yeah, one more block closer to the wall. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Let's see. So what I'm trying to do is fit it in between this. See that white right there is where this plant is, and the other white is where this plant is. So it's actually exactly between those two plants. And so now I'm going to have to dig into this wall right here because, oh, and there we're seeing that that's not going to be an entrance, but this is the entrance more than likely right here. Look what we found. So I'm just going for the hut block. We have to undo the hut block or we won't be able to find it when it's time to build, because I'm not building this. They're going to build it. Why does that look wrong? I don't know why that seems wrong. I could have sworn that that is the lengthwise of that. Hold on a sec. But it's not showing here. It's not showing at all. Yeah. All right. So yeah, it fits perfectly right into that spot. And this is going to be the little restaurant that's going to be here. And so we're going to do, we're going to take this like this and go to assign a builder. And there we go. So then we'll get one of our builders to work on this. They're going to, if it's Jania or if it's Malaya, they're going to clear out that rock there. So we don't have to worry about that. And that is actually perfect to fit into that little space. Now see this space here? I think that we can put the school in here, an arcology school. And let's see what the arcology school looks like. So we're going to do this, and let's go to arcology. We're there, education, and here is the school. Okay, now the school is looking kind of big. Whoa, look at that. The school is actually a big size, and that is, let me see here. Yeah, look at the size of this. Look how big this is. Good gracious. This is too big to go anywhere in this area. This is a monster. So on the other side of this wall is the warehouse. And so we have to be careful about that. And so that's not going to work. This school isn't going to work. I thought this was going to be smaller like all the other buildings, but it's not. It's the biggest building that there is, that school. My gosh. Let me think about that. So the second floor of those buildings is there. This building here, there's nothing here. In this section right here, I think that this is one of the buildings here, but I don't know that there's anything in this area, and that's what I'd have to look like. Yeah, it looks like the biggest one. Yeah, I did too. I thought it was going to be little teeny and tiny, and that would have been perfect, but it isn't. Grr. You wanted to see something. Let's go up, because now that I see that that school isn't the smallest, I want to find out what the smallest school is. Because we're going to need a little teeny tiny schoolhouse. I know that the dark oak is a really pretty one, but it's a tree. And so we're not going to really be able to use it. It's one of my favorites of the schools, the Dark Oak School, but we're not going to be able to use it here. And so let's see what we can do. I'd like to try and have the school in the same neighborhood. And so I'm going to look at it again up here. I want to know why it's the biggest building. So let's go to education. That was the school. Level 5. Look how big this is. How did that even happen? Look at this. Goodness sakes. So you're right. This is way more people, way more kids being able to be taught. That's 3 and 2 is 5. Are they kidding? Are they actually saying that this school will house that many kids? Because that's like 5 and 4 is 20. That's like 20 kids. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. Look, aren't they cute? Look at the little closets with their stuff in it. Well, no. It's just way too big. So let me look at a couple of others. We're going to switch for a minute. I'm not going to be able to use Frontier because it's actually, yeah, it looks like it's the biggest one. It absolutely does. Nordic, I know, is going to have a pinnacle. I forgot what this school looks like, the Fortress School. Let me look at it for a minute. Library, school, level 5. Is it a monster? It is a monster. It's a monster. But it's not really. Look at that. That's interesting. That's curious. That other school practically seems like it's bigger than this one. This is a really nice school, this Fortress School. I love this blackboard. I love this whole thing. Gosh, I would love to make this school. It's actually tiny. This we don't need. This part of the school and this back part of the school we can close in, but it depends on how much space it takes. See how much space it's pulling? So even though we're not going to have that part, it's still going to, and we have to have a level 5 school. If you don't have a level 5 school, the kids don't get educated properly. And you almost made the same. Yeah. It's 10. It can only be 10 people. Yeah, it can only be 10 kids. Yeah. Let me. Yeah. So that's Fortress. Underwater Base, we have one already. Let's look at Lost Mesa for a minute. I don't remember what its school looks like when it's done. Okay, so it's another one with a whole lot of land, and that's the thing that we can't have. So let's switch. Let's look at Cavern when we get to it. That was Lost City. We saw Fortress. So let's look at Cavern for a second. And default school, level 5. And there it is. So this is actually the school that we need, this school here, but it's not going to fit where I want it to fit. Las Mesa School is really cool, but it's really expensive. Yeah, it is. It's very beautiful. The only problem is that it also has a ton of land around it. See all this land? So, and then a level 5. And that's the thing. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's such a sweet little school. It definitely is. The only thing is it has this tower. It has a tree and a slide. And so it's really meant to be outside. And that would be fun if we had that kind of thing. But we don't have it. So we're either going to do the cavern, or we're going to find, I know what the medievals look like. They're huge. Now there's going to have the meteor underneath it, and pagoda is flat, but it's also big. It has a big yard. Urban Savannah, I don't remember what the Urban Savannah school looks like. And it has, see that huge box, that white box? That's how big it gets. Oh, yeah, yes, this was one of my favorite schools. And oh, wow, it's been changed a lot. Oh, but that's nice. The change is nice. I like that. This would be nice. The only problem is, see how high it is? So I can't build it. It'll actually break through because it's so tall. That box is so tall. Yeah, the interior is completely different. Ah, yeah, the Frontier School has a cool small playground. I bet it does. I bet it does. I'll go to it for a minute. Switch. Let's look at the Frontier. I'm not sure I've looked at their school before. Level 5. And there it is. And wait, the Frontier School? This is the Frontier School. Oh, it has a little slide. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. No, you might be thinking of the actual, I wonder what Byzantine looks like. Let's look for a second. Switch. I'm going to Byzantine for just a minute. Byzantine usually has a lot of stuff, but let's see what the school. Oh, yes, look at this. This is perfect. Do you see what I see? So this means I can just set this school anywhere. Level 5. Oh, this is perfect. 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 It's very interesting. Almost every school style has a tower. For me, this makes a lot of sense, but don't need to be so expensive. You think the tower in the Savannah one has a dramatic roof size. Yes, it definitely does. But look at this. This is Byzantine. Just having this room right here like this. So all I really have to have is a space like this. But look at this. It's got to have an under. I have to have some flooring and I have to have that. This is the best one. This one is the one that's going to work the best. This is the teacher's desk here. And then there's little things on the side for toys and stuff and all that jazz. Little blocks for playing. Okay. This is the one. It's a detail of the Byzantine school. Needs to be built inside of the church. Yeah, I imagine it does, but we're not going to do that. We're going to build it inside of the wall. And we're going to see how it fits. Because I think that one is actually going to work. Let me look at one more. Let's look at steampunk and see if steampunk has one of those as well. Education, school. What happened? I must not have clicked on it. Wait, let's try that again. That was interesting. Education. Oh, there it is. Alternative 1. Where is it? Oh, look at this. It's just, wait, I don't even understand. Unbuildable. Oh, it's a directional placeholder. Oh, that's interesting. Let's look at the next one. Alternative 2, level 6. And let's see what this looks like. Whoa! Whoa! Look at these. Oh my gosh. It's like a double school building. So here's one. And here's one. Wait. And this one here. Ah. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on here. Look at the length. Look at the length of the. Where in the world is this even being built? Good gracious. Byzantine is an intense build. Wait, this isn't Byzantine. This is steampunk. Steampunk can be pretty intense too. That is the level 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and level 1 is just that. Right there like that. Goodness sakes. So I'd have to see how that fit in to what was going on, because goodness sakes, that's intense. That is intense. That was steampunk. That was actually steampunk. And the Shire, I know. Do I? Let me look for a second. School. Level 5. Oh. I thought I knew this school. Oh, it's big. So see, it's another big school. And it's probably a part of the university. And the steampunk one is probably a university piece also. Because see how this is? See how it doesn't have a roof? It's meant to go underneath another building, and probably the university building. And then the kids come in here. This is big. And it's too big for what we need. If we could use this, we could use the archaeology. These are huge. So yeah, no. And in comparison, let's just look for a minute. In comparison, switch back to Byzantine for a minute and go to that piece, school. And yeah, so see, that's the school right there. And we can work with that. We can actually work with that. And so this is what I'm going to do for that. Yeah, it looks exactly like it needs to be under the university. So, and the Byzantine school probably goes, those Byzantine buildings are so intense. Let me go to, am I still in Byzantine? Fundamentals. There's a library, a library and a school as part of, without them being, no, I did hit, they're in fundamentals. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, so the school in fundamentals, is it different from the school? It is different. Look at this. It's a different school. So there are 2 different schools. Now this one might actually be nice for me. That is 2 different schools. Looks like the Shire style developers really developed a nice school. I only think the other carpets need to be in other place. Yeah. This is curious. I think this will be okay. So there are 2 different types of schools. So I could either do this school, level 5 of this school, or I can go to this school, level 5, and that's that school. So I'm going to see which one fits better in the space that I have. and see which one we like. And that'll be good. So we're going to do one of these two. Now, this looks almost like it's the same square as the tavern, not the tavern, the cavern style. Let me look at this one for a minute. The fundamental school for a second, and level 5, and let me see if this one's actually smaller than that one. This is a smaller school. I'm going to use this one. Okay, so let's go down. Yeah, that one really does look nice. So we're going to go back down. And we're going to look at that location. And we will get that. That is so interesting, isn't it? It is. So let's come here. And let's go down these stairs right here so that we can go to here. Now, we could put it right here. And I think we actually can. Where did he go? Okay. I think we could put it right here. But I think there are some upstairs, not on this side. We'd have to see how far up the other is going to be. This is supposed to be filled in, so this stairwell is not important. But let's just look for a second and see if we want it to be up the stairs or if we want it to be here. Let's see if we can even put it here. So we are in Byzantine, and the one that we're using is this one, level 5. Yes, this is the right one. We can tell by the carpeting. And now let's see. There's somebody right there. Let's see how big this is. So it's already out in this space. Let's turn it this way and see what happens if we try and put it here. It's small, but it does go back a ways. And this is what I've got to check right here. Let's come upstairs for a minute. Let's go out right here and let's make sure we don't have a little schoolhouse in this room. This is where it would possibly come through. It's right there. See that right there? That's actually the school sitting right down in here. Let's see in the house if we can see the school coming through. We cannot. All right, and there it is. You can see the line for it there. So let's try something. Let's try, she's going to make a school for the, oh, hi! Salut! Yeah, so I have the school that's a part of, the university. And I really would love at some point that the university, that as a matter of fact, what would happen is that children would have a middle age. So I know that there are some people who would hate it because they don't think children grow up fast enough. but it would really make a difference if they didn't jump from from child to adult the way they do. Is one of the things that I would love. Whether that happens doesn't matter. I'm just mentioning it right now. So the school that you have, you and Matt Lom have designed, looks like a university lecture hall, and it's absolutely wonderful, and I love it. Just as that, as the university, an actual classroom in the university. However, all my kids live on this floor. We have 5 houses. We have 1, 2, 3, and the 2 new houses, 4 and 5 in this area. And we're going to have a restaurant right here. As soon as I get somebody to build it. This is an arcology restaurant that fits perfectly in this wall right there. And then we're going to use the Byzantine school. And Byzantine has 2 schools, and we're using the one that's a part of fundamentals, and we're going to build it right here. Now, the interesting thing about this school, of course, is that it doesn't have any walls, this school. And so I'm actually going to have to create an actual classroom for it when it gets done, but that's something I would like to do. It would be nice to have kids and teenagers. It would. I think we should have adolescents. So we should have enfants, les enfants, and then we should have I think adolescent means teenager. I think so. And before we have adults. So yeah, that's one of the things. All right. This is fitting. And that, how high is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So they're going to clear this out when they make this school. This is all going to be cleared out up to that point right there. And so that's the reason why I'm looking at where that is, but we're down far enough that it's not going to interfere with anything. And so this is going to be the children's school. And let's get this, and let's go here, and let's assign a builder. And I'm going to have to put a light here because I can't even see. Okay, there's the hut block. Okay, so we'll just put this here. They'll take it away when they start building. And so in this corner is going to be the children's school. The kids are all going to live in these houses right here. And I usually only have 5 kids at a time. Oops. Sorry about that. Just a second. I only have 5 kids at a time. It's the most I can handle. Although I didn't know until Mr. Villager said that they increased it so that you could have as many as 10 at level 5, but we'll see. We shall see. So that's on the border, so they're not going to take that away. They're not going to take that away. And everything else is within. Now, I'll have to come back because I didn't go, oh no, that's the back right there. Good. Okay, so it's more than likely there isn't any water in this area. We'll check when they start working on it. So, show him how the arcology school is. Okay, I will. That was really funny. I was positive I was going to use the arcology school because everything arcology is like this size. This is an arcology builder right here. Everything is this size. That little restaurant that I'm putting in is perfect to go into that little space there. And so I thought that I was just going to look and see the arcology school and I would just fit it in to that area and it would be like, oh, that's perfect. I'll just put the arcology school in. And this is what we found. What we found was that, yeah, I have an idea why the school is this big, Mr. Villager. Um, it's the way that level 5. It's the way that this whole thing is created. This is the school. This huge building is the school. So yeah. So it's too big for all the places where I wanted it to kind of be. And I love the underwater school, which looks so good. And it's already built. It's at, I think it's at level 3. I think that was the first thing that we checked. So instead of using this, and this is, except for the cavern build, which is also a single room, first floor school. The default one is level 5. The only problem is, believe it or not, it's too big for that space. If I could put this school there, I could have put a house there, and I couldn't put a house there. So I know I can't put the school. So yeah, it's wild that is so big. But I think it's the thing that to get the maximum number of kids in, because one of the things about arcology seems to be Blocky Universe solving the problem of what happens if you want to build really quickly, and switch packs. So let's see here. I have never seen the town hall for arcology. So I'm going to look. Yeah. Okay. So the town hall is decent size. Look, it almost looks like the school would fit on top of the town hall, doesn't it? That is most interesting. This is the level 5 of the town hall, and a lot of it is like this, where it has, yeah. That's about the same size as the town hall. The medieval schools are crazy. They're absolutely really crazy. One of my favorite schools is the Treehouse School. Cujo's school is just really, really, really fun. Level 5. And there it is again, Mr. Villager, one of those towers, one of those school towers for a school bell. But I just love this. Now, these lights were added recently. Those lights hadn't been there before. But this was the first school out of all the builds to have a blackboard. And so this was one of the reasons why I loved this school. and the kids fit really. It's tiny. It fits really well. The only thing, of course, is that it's a tree. Now, this is also, you can't tell because it's not up high enough, but the other thing is there's room underneath for a playground. And so that's the other reason why in some of my places I like to have this, although I have yet to put, I think in one of them I put a playground underneath. But yeah, and then just for a minute, just because Mixasa mentioned it, let's switch. And you were talking about medieval, and let me see the medieval. I haven't seen the medieval birch in a long time, so I'll look at a medieval birch school, level 5. And so the interesting thing about the medieval schools is that originally, this is the school. Originally, the school was all there was. There wasn't a university. This has been remodeled. Ooh. So look at this, Mr. Villager. This is really nice as far as medieval is concerned. And that is beautiful. That's beautiful. I've built this one before, but this has been completely remodeled since the last time I built it, which I think was 16 was the last time I built a medieval school. But I love that. It did have this yard. They've just added more of the new blocks to it. So that's what's going on. So yeah, most of them look, and all three of the medievals I believe are different looking. I'll look at one of the others. I think they're different. You know, I forgot to look at Space Wars and see what their school looked like. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I remembered that the thing that happens with Space Wars is they have these towers all the time. So you're going down inside, which is really beautiful. It's really nice. And that's cool. How to keep the rebels at bay. They're so silly. The developers are very silly. So this is actually really neat. It's and it's very fun. It is just underground. It's actually underground. So it would work, but you see how much it's clearing up above? That's an entire floor more up above this, and that's the problem. And so I can't use those in the caves that I have right now, but it is fascinating and good. So I'm going to switch for a minute and go to underwater base for a second, since we're looking at them. Level 5. So there's no question that I was going to build this because I love it. I just love it. It's gorgeous. And I love that it's off of the university the way it is, and off of the library, that this door leads to the library, which is really cool. And so it is really cool. And a year ago with a friend, we built a dark oak colony in a custom giant tree with buildings on the tree branches. Oh man. That That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Wow. Did you at least record it? Is it on like YouTube or something? Gosh, that just sounds cool. That just really does. There was something you wanted to see. What did you want to see, Mr. Villager, while I'm looking at things? Is there anything else that you want to see? Oh, the mystic site. That's what it was. I remembered. Let me look. So the mystic site, I'm going to bring this up because I think I did look at it before. Yeah, and it's pretty intense. Yes, this was the one with the statue. The statues. Ah, yes. This was the one with this amazing thing. I can't wait to build this. But I want to put it in some place, Mixasa, where it looks like that the land people built it as a homage to the Mer people. So they built it like the French gave us the Statue of Liberty. It would be like this. We would be giving this back to Tana for all the help that they gave us. That would be my story, that's how I would like it to be. But I love that. I love that. And I know the building has a different way in, and there's some areas here where they can look at it and all. And you can go into this. You can go into this little, there it is. Cool. I think that is so cool that that's in the middle of that power pack right there. And that is gorgeous. And I love it. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So that's the mystical site. And I just wanted to show it to Mr. Villager because he was asking. However, while I'm looking, let's look at an enchanter's tower for a minute, level 5. And this was the one we started to look at, and then I got interrupted, remember? And I had to leave abruptly, and I couldn't finish looking at it. And this was the one that Mixasa was saying was similar to something else. And it looks like a lighthouse is what it looks like. And let's see. Yeah, look at that. All the way down. And that's it. That is it right there. So part of it is above water. And it's another one of sort of these, almost like a scientific building, which I really love. And that is very cool. So if we do this, when we do this, so see right here, you can see that the telescope for, oh, that's neat. She's working on that. Jania is working on it. And look at that. It already has a portion coming up here. This is what she's working on right now. And so if we did, it would almost be, this is one of the arches right here, but we could almost do it to be like one of these, replace one of these with the, yeah, that's what it is. Subnautica. Cool. That is very nice. Subnautica is fun. Let's look down here for a minute. I'm on the... So see, I still have this right here. I don't know that it's big enough, and we'll have to look and see. We have some things in this area. This tower right here. See this tower? This would be perfect. This tower right here, because this arch is here. So this tower is facing in this direction. So we would have one telescope facing this way, and then one telescope facing out from one of these towers right there. And I think that's what we'll do with that. And for those who play in full survival, the enchanting tower is a nightmare because they have to loot an ancient city. Wow. Wow. But you know, that's why, I mean, like the devs, the Minecolonies devs, that's the kind of challenge that they like. They like that. So they're not unhappy about it. And it's going to be really pretty. And for those who love doing that, you know, who are bored unless they, you know, actually have this thing that they have to go after and seek, that is for them. That's definitely for them. So so at this particular point, this farm is done, actually, this farm right here. And we could go in just for a sec and just see how it looks. I should get her started on this farm. There it is. So let us upgrade, and let's have Malaya upgrade this farm as well. So this will be the next farm that's going to be upgraded. And we do have a farmer. And so this is what the farm looks like. So I see what you're saying. So they did put it in the water, and that was the thing that I wanted to understand. Were they going to put it in the water? So they did. And I know what you were saying about the scarecrows. So I will put the scarecrow back into that one. And this one is fine because because they had to build it. So the scarecrow is there and everything is good with that one. And so we'll just fix this one. And now that it's fixed, we can actually have these come all the way up to that piece, and that'll be fine in that direction. And then they'll start working on the farm. Now, notice, look what we've got. We've got potatoes. Yay! The farm is working, and it is wonderful. So there's Everly. And she's going out and check. Now, we haven't arranged for the animals yet, and that's one of the things that we will do as soon as we have a chicken farmer, which we do not as of yet. This is one of the ones that we'll have to find. I don't have anyone. Ryland has the ability, but he's the librarian for the land extension. So he's not doing it. We're just going to have to find someone. And so she's looking for something. And so this this way out is where we're going to put the arcology farm in that tower right there. That rock tower is going to have an arcology farm off of this farm. So we actually have two farmers, and that'll be good. I love this is Chroma Hills, and Chroma Hills potatoes are really pretty, and when they're growing in, and I like the way they look. And yeah, so we will so this farm, it will get done, and then Malaya is going to get this farm up and running, so it doesn't have an upstairs yet. And then there'll be that part of the experiment will be ready when we can grow wheat, because we need wheat for seeds for chickens, and we need wheat for as what do you call it? There's a word for that kind of feed, when they're not eating grass, cows and sheep. They have them on wheat or some grain, and there's a name for that, but I don't remember what it is right this minute. So yeah, so that is where we're at. This is looking into the chicken farm, and then this is going to lead to sheep. I believe we're going to do sheep. We're going to do, they're going to be our first large animal experiment. I don't know who eats more. Who eats more, sheep or cows? I don't know. But I think whichever one we have, both of them will give us stuff that we need. So you need to put some chickens. Yes, we'll put some chickens in there. We definitely will. We're just waiting for seed. What's the matter with you?
I'm going to do my
What's
best
Oh,
work for you.
I don't have compost turned off. Hold on for a minute. Otherwise, he's just going to be mad all the time. So let's go into settings and turn off request fertilizer. And then let's come back to him. I will work on it. Please don't mention it. What else can I say? Are you not going to?
Best work for you.
He's not answering me. Remind me later. It used to be that one of those turned it off. Oh, I know. Cancel. I knew there was something. Cancel. Okay. So I canceled his request. So he shouldn't ask for it anymore, but we'll see. But he
I'm going
is.
to do my best work I could help you with that.
Yes, I know. I just wonder why you're still asking for it. So he has, he's growing potatoes, and he's actually picked some because he had 64 to start. 63 to start, and now he has way more than that. So he's already growing. And it's interesting. Minecolonies works really well when it comes to the fields. They are totally, constantly. How did that do that? They're totally in a situation where the workers, when they make things, they make enough. And you really do not have to worry about running out. On my island on Twitch, I had to pause the farmers. That's how much food I had. I had like 28,000 potatoes. And so, yeah, now is it still underneath? Let's see. Yes, it is. Good. All right, so then we'll just add farm a scarecrow, which I do have. He wants you to put a potato into the scarecrow. I thought I did. Let's see. Is that what he wants? What happened to the potato that I put in there? There's a potato. Yeah, it has a potato.
I'm going to do my best to work for you.
Please define. Oh, no, 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 no. Why is it not reading that? He's planting and everything. Please define the seed. I
I
see
could help you with
that. You want me to grow by placing it in. You know what? I'll replace it. I'll take it out and I'll put it back in. And let's see if that,
I'm going to do my best to
if
work
he
for you.
acknowledges that. That's interesting. Yeah, he wouldn't be growing. And let me look here and let me look at settings. That's off. Let me look at fields and it's showing, turn that to manual and let's put that back on. And what field are you talking about? 40 Southwest. Southwest is this field. Is this field here? Okay, good. So, oh, maybe he's talking about that field. Hold on for a second. I can get it off. You're right. He's talking about this field. I'm going to have that field be unused so that he's not asking for that. And
I
then
could help you with that.
let me skip the chit chat.
I could help you with that.
I know you want to. He's speaking about, yeah, he's speaking
I'm
about
going to
the
do my
other,
best to work
the
for
other
you.
scarecrow. And so I think I turned it off. And I'm hoping that that's enough. It should be. See, it says it's unused. So it says he only has the one field. And so that should be okay. That's going to be a problem. He's going to be unhappy.
Work, work.
Yeah. All right, let me go get a scarecrow for a minute. And let me just go get a scarecrow from the warehouse. And then, and I'll put it there and we'll see. Hello, guys. Let's see, he's going up into the ender chest to look for something. And let's come in here. Let's look for scarecrow. See, oop, no caps. S-C-A-R-E. Is it called a scarecrow? I thought I had some. I wonder what happened to them.
I could help you with that.
Yeah, you could. You could tell me where I put the scarecrows. Did I put them in here? Ooh. Maybe I didn't. All right. Yeah, I thought I did. But I guess not, because they're not in the warehouse. So I wonder what I did with them. Unless I just only made the one, but I thought I was making enough. Let me see. Let's see something for a minute, just for a second. Let me see. Do you have one? No, you do not. And I know there isn't one there. Let's come down. I don't think the doctor has. Yep. Okay. The name of the block is Field. Yes, that's what's the matter. Thank you. Thank you. It's like, but I'm sure I had some. Thank you. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Hi. What do you want?
What is it?
Yeah, what do you need? You're starving? Adriana, why do you keep leaving your food at home? Why do you keep doing that? Let's go into the treasure room and let's get a scarecrow. Okay, let's go ahead and get both of them. Because I'll take them. Thank you, Mixasa. Merci. I forgot. J'ai oublié. Oubli. Nope. I'm not gonna remember the word. I would know it if I saw it written. All right. So why don't we do a field here? Why don't we put one here? There we go. And we'll have to put something in it. But we might as well go ahead since we have them. That one's there. Ah, that's right. And so then all we have to do is do the other one. And then Malaya will put the other scarecrow in. But this scarecrow is the one that we'll have to put in. So, nope, wrong. Let's do dirt. I know that's the, no. No, I'm not going to put the dirt in yet because she'll put the water back in. So I'll wait until she puts the water in and then I'll put in the scarecrow in here. Because, yeah, she's going to put the water back in and we want her to do that. So, yeah. Okay. J'ai oublié. Oublié. Yes, oublié. I forgot. I have forgotten. Is technically right. Yeah, I have forgotten. I forgot. Merci. And I forgot. So it's nice to, I want to get so that I feel a little tiny bit more secure. I want to try and talk a little, try and use some of the French. But yay. All right, so this is, it must be nighttime. This is yes, they're all tucked in. And so this is where we're at right now. I have to go. This one's a little bit longer, And I appreciate you being here. Mixasa, thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. À bientôt. And Mr. Villager, obrigado. Yes, obrigado. And I have to find a way of saying goodbye at some point. Mr. Villager has told me, and I forgot. So, but I'll get better with my Portuguese. But okay, I recognize Donata. I recognize that. So, okay. I'm going to play music, enjoy your games, and enjoy watching all the other gamers. And it's going to be fun when we get back. It is. All right. Bye for now. I'm going to put on music. Bye for now. Bye for now. Adios. It's et toi, isn't it? Et toi, and you, et toi, et toi. I think so.